Oh, also in my last video, I said I have Miss Education America like P headset on my desk. That was a show. That was a television series on Fox News. So that'd be weird if I had a television series on my desk. It's Battle for the American Mind that I was referencing. America is. I kind of like the book better, Battle for the American Mind, but then the series, yeah, I like that. Also, gay people are gonna get kicked out of the military, and we're gonna have to deal with that as gay people. Like, start making jobs. If you were not in school and not failing your classes, so you have like free time, because I have free time, but only because I choose to enslave myself potentially in the family. Well, that was like, multiple family members like working their whole lives, like saving up for my college education, like before my parents even knew they were gonna have a kid, and then like I failed my classes, but because I'm trying to get the education. But anyways, if you have free time, like innovate with your free time, think with your free time. Like we know it's a problem. We know PX is a problem. He's very persuasive. He's very persuasive. Like the gay people are getting kicked out of the military. Let's figure it out. Let's like, if there's something I can do that doesn't take a lot of time to help out with that project, like let me know. But someone else take that one over for me. Thank you. Okay, so I actually came to talk about screen time, free time. I don't really know what the like general impression I gave in the last video was, if you like left that feeling hopeful or like afraid or like weirded out. So I think I'm trying to like create an impression now of like good things, good vibes. So I rewatched my own YouTube video just now, and a Mina Lee video played right after it because I watch a lot of her videos. I highly recommend Mina Lee. Like, I don't know what's going on with trends most of the time because I don't follow celebrities on Instagram because, well, not probably some, I don't know. Like Addison Rae's Instagram bores me. Olivia Rodrigo's Instagram is awesome. I follow Olivia Rodrigo on Instagram, but it's also not that awesome. It's just because Olivia Rodrigo is awesome, so her Instagram is kind of mid, but I just like appreciate her because I am a fan. But Mina Lee it was kind of doom and gloom, and I'm sure she turned it around because she always does. Like, and there's always like some really insightful content in there, and I just didn't watch very much of it. But the beginning of it got me thinking about the general doom and gloom about like we're spending too much time on our phones. We have short attention spans. We're not cut out for learning. So I wanted to comment on this as someone who's studying philosophy at an Ivy League institution. And I yesterday was in my... I like genuinely forget to breathe a lot. This has been a problem throughout my whole life. We're off track. It's okay. I did kickboxing for years. I really liked it. This is where I'm like, I tell myself like, oh, I'm not athletic. It's not true. I am athletic by nature. I just like ran away from the ball as a kid. But I was gonna get competitive and then COVID hit. Like literally I needed to hit 115 pounds to start like doing shit with kickboxing. And I hit 115 and then COVID hit. Just like so sad still. But I don't have time to get back into it. I don't. But my boyfriend's always like, you need to get boxing gloves and a punching bag. It could be easier, just boxing gloves and a punching bag. And I'm like, where is the time coming from? Because where is it going? Well, what is necessary? What is unnecessary? I don't know. The things that I do feel necessary to me, and that's the important part. Do things that feel necessary to you. And if tapping on Instagram, if you like, there's nothing that you're like, as you're going on into Instagram, you're not thinking, I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. You're like, you want to tap on Instagram. And then people after the fact regret it because they spend too much time on Instagram. But like, time is a concept. And like, okay, yeah, maybe you are spending too much time because you could have done your reading and then had an hour after your reading to think about the reading instead of just doing your reading and then going straight to Instagram. But I don't believe that because I think that you can do work no matter what you're doing. Like, you could do important work no matter where you are, including on Instagram, on TikTok, on Truth Social. I'm on Truth Social. It's at Lady Naga Girl Rasputin with the I is a one. Oh wait, never mind. Sorry, that was false information. Shit. It was literally because it was like the Trump effect. Just like I just took in the like, yeah, I am on Truth Social. I'm gonna tell you the wrong thing. It's Eden Allison M. But there might
Confirmed.
be dots.
It is Eden Allison M.
You can find
no
me.
periods.
You can find my Instagram and you can find the link. My TikTok is Lady Naga Girl Rasputin, and the I in the one was intentional. I actually like made the name with an I, and then like 2 weeks later I was stressed about it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, changed it to a one. But anyways, wasting time. Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. Therefore, I could just ramble on as long as I damn please. No, but okay. Reels are important work. I referenced an Instagram reel to make us like essential central introduction to a rewritten version of the Eden story, the biblical Genesis. Like, and that's the thing, is we have to be in the world for ancient texts to mean anything. They mean nothing if you don't understand the current social context. And I think that is like the problem of past generations, is that the people in power were spending so much time looking back to the past that they just like weren't engaging with people living various lives. And that's the beauty of the present, is that Instagram reels, it's like, okay, teen mom, just like a low income mom cooking dinner for her family, relationship, just like cute couple, been married for lots of years, old person rediscovering makeup and self-expression, old person doing yoga with chickens. That was my favorite account on TikTok. I can't remember the name. Actually, my favorite account on TikTok was this girl, Alma. And I think about her all the time, and it stresses me out because she was like in and out of the psych ward. And her thing was, we're gonna take a trip to the kitchen. She would have vodka in a mug, and that was her thing. And this was during the pandemic, so it was like, perfect timing. And she'd be like, okay, let's go to the forest, and you could drink vodka in a mug with me, and I would tag along for the ride. And it was very necessary for my mental health. And I really hope she's doing okay. But anyways, so here's the thing, is like, I can make a philosophy out of that if I wanted. That would be actually a fun like mental exercise, and a proof of the fact that my ability to think is not destroyed by my presence on TikTok. So I might have to take a little time to think on this, and that's okay, because that's what philosophy does. And true philosophy is also never in one head. It is always between people. So this is kind of like, I guess I just have to like imagine you as an audience and what you would say in order to arrive at something, because there's something philosophically significant about vodka in a mug. And I think, by the way, I get to it pretty speedily, so stay tuned. The breakdown of objects being tied to specific rituals. So we have mugs in the morning. We have our morning coffee in a mug. And there's a particular joy that you cannot get from anything else. I also just believe this fundamentally about, like, I don't think that joy is one thing. Like, I think that we just, like, are bullshitting ourselves when we talk about, like, joy. Because it's like there are, like, I don't know if it's a million. There are distinct different joys. I think it's kind of like how Eskimos had a lot of words for snow. That's not like random. It's not just like, oh, we'll just make a smattering of words for snow. It's like there just are a certain number of like recognizable, coherent, different things. And it doesn't really matter because it hasn't been snowing in New York. Like ever since I came to New York, it's been like not snowing. So I'm just so hot, I'm literally melting the city. Basically, I filmed another video, but it deleted. The Columbia Trash people came in, and the Columbia Trash guy, I already mentioned that I'm spoiled. The Harmony Hall kitchen is awesome, and the video is gone. So anyway. 3 minutes. I look so attractive. I love not sleeping and how awesome and beautiful my face looks. This is my Instagram. It is chartreusserie.eam. The color chartreuse, but as an adverb. I think it's an adverb. I'm really confused with word categories, to be honest. I never absorbed them as a kid because they're fake. Words are fake and names are real. Okay, I wanted to come on to say that this is important. I think, like, thinking about what concepts we get and what concepts we don't get. I really struggle with the concept or the category of violence. And I think I get it along the self-defense margin. I think I get it along the just war margin, but I don't get it along the abandonment margin. Like, to what extent is it violent for you to not be present when you are needed? And I was thinking about this because I took, literally my face shape changes so much when I'm sleep deprived. Anyways, I took a vow of silence, and I thought that that would be kind of non-violent because I'm like, words can do a lot of harm, as we know. But then I kind of felt that the not speaking was violent. I was like walking into a building and I couldn't, and it was kind of like, it feels like a slight, you know, like not saying like, hey, how are you doing, when you normally do, because you're taking a vow of silence, but they don't know that. So anyways, keep in your mind, do I actually get this concept? Can I like give a definition of it that is my own definition? Because if you can't, then it's fake. That word is fake for you. It's a dead word. And like, I have a lot of dead words. So proper nouns, I understand. I understand that I don't remember them. I have a really hard time with, that's the thing is like people, I know that people use like, I'm bad at names, I'm really bad at names as an excuse and whatnot. I actually don't believe that. I believe that people believe that. I am genuinely bad at names. And it's not just like people names, it's place names, it's thing names. My grandma like forgets my mom's, she doesn't forget my mom's name, but like it takes her, she'll like just run through the whole family like a grocery list. She'll look at my mom and go,
was literally unable to imitate.
and then like she got there. So like, she knows the name, but it like, it just doesn't come to mind immediately because names are hard for atheists. Anyways, so fact, this is my Instagram. I love stalking myself. I do this a lot. Got some like good shit going on here. Joy. So I hope you remember that you could use Instagram for joy. Mila looks so sexy in that. Bethany's shirt says Dykes from Hell. SF Pride! Booyah! So anyway, remember that you can use Instagram and just like have fun.
Little baked men. Yes. Or frogs or something. Impaled little people. Human beings.
So that also set off the fire alarm. So this is a trend in my life. This is me promoting my YouTube video. Wow, I love how, wait, no, I can do better than that. I love this account, Waldorf Complex. Yeah, there you go. Enlightenment. Wait, let me just watch this. Okay, never mind. She reposted this. I already reposted this on my story. Wait, hold up. We need to watch it from the beginning. It's important. Sometimes it does make me stressed to navigate technology, and I feel like an old person. And I wonder if other let me know, Gen Z, if you like get anxious about just like tapping things on your phone. Oh my gosh, I love her. No. Okay, I feel like she did this for me. I feel like I do consistently interact with this account, like on my Mime account, so I feel like she's posting silent content like just for me specifically because she gets me. I hope that's the case. If that's not the case, then that's even better because, oh my gosh, Greg followed. That's awesome. I have really good friends. I have friends who like actually like pay attention to what I'm doing and listen to me and like try to like engage with the things I'm engaging with for the sake of conversation. It's really cool. This is my friend Gigi. Yeah, the thing about names, I have about 1 billion names for Gigi. I call them the Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, Byte has been a new one, Gigabyte, Gig. So anyway, smart ass person, studying, getting a PhD in computer science at MIT, going to write the first interesting book on computer science. We met in a creative writing class. We both really liked each other's stories. Yeah, basically, I love that. That's so awesome that they followed. Okay. Actually, here, maybe this is the enlightenment. As much as the Addison Rae video is really great, this is the truly amazing thing about being on Instagram that we take for granted. Is like, oh my god, my friend who lives in Boston, Cambridge, is right there. After that advertisement that killed me a little bit inside. Is it just not gonna let me? Okay, great. Okay. Yay, Maggie. Okay, this is another friend. See, aw, when my high school or middle school Instagram account follows her because we're besties. Wait, where is Maggie? Let's find Maggie. Locate Maggie in January 2020. Which one looks like... Oh, wait. What the... no, she is in this boat. Which one looks like Maggie? Did you guess this one? You would be correct. You would be correct. I'm going to stalk Maggie now. This is the other great thing about Instagram. You could stalk your friend when you miss your friends. There they are in a whole, like, aesthetically coherent grid pattern just for you to appreciate. Look at how great that photo is. Oh, it's a video. Even though... Maggie got me really hooked on, see, this is the thing about memory. Like, you don't need memory to store things when you have them at your fingertips. And by the way, Socrates did not have a great memory. He was judged unintelligent. I think it's... yep, constant headache. Facts. Anyways, Socrates was judged, like, as unintelligent. Oh, I love this song. Oh my god, why do I not have this song liked? I think I was trying to prevent... Sometimes I only like songs that I like, that are, like, weird and interesting so that I, like, force myself to listen to new stuff. Not force myself, but, like, you know, to avoid addictions. I genuinely have been listening to, like... Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit and Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson, like, all the time, constantly. Like, okay, Behind Blue Eyes, I intentionally didn't like for a long time. Because I was like, I need to not, and I was, like, trying to just, like, preserve the power of it by not listening to it frequently. But I kind of caved a little bit, and I love Adam and the Ants. Adam and the Ants is my favorite band. My mom's favorite band. The reason that I am the way that I am. The reason that I'm free and liberated. Adam and the Ants. Like, my mom went to a shit ton of Adam and the Ants concerts. Okay. In high school and college. This is the best. This is my song. This is a song worth being addicted to. Rachel, Ruthie, Susie, it's Nina, Maya, Eden, Jesse. Me and my boyfriend, when we're like, okay, bye. And then he's like, wait, one more thing. And he's like, wait, one more thing. It actually is him on the phone, but it's me in person. And then it's never done. The project of living is never done. Your soul is infinite. That's no cap. Just forgot to... Their high school education didn't include the Bhagavad Gita. They didn't read the Vedas. So they were like, oh my gosh, guys. We hacked the system, now you can be infinite. Now you can live forever. Well, guys, okay. You can choose to live forever in the Matrix if you want. Which I think is a good idea. Like, I do think the singularity is a good idea. I just want to say that we might as well merge with super intelligent AI. Just for because here's the thing about religion is that it's constantly evolving, so I'm not going to be like, it's not religious. Because this man saw angels in the trees when he was a kid. And, like, didn't have other symptoms of psychosis. He just simply saw angels in trees. This man is William Blake. First recite his poem, The Tiger, because it's how I learned to read. I was really impatient as a kid. And I didn't read a lot. I never read a lot. I had constant anxiety about it because all of my elementary school teachers were like, you're not going to pass your SATs unless you read a lot of books. And I was like, shit, well, guess I'm not going to Yale. I don't read a lot of books. I read The Series of Unfortunate Events. Like, that's pretty much it. Dork Diaries did not hold my attention. I was just like, short attention span, almost as if that's a good thing because it means that you just like want good content and don't put up with Spot rolled the red ball. I'm like, okay, and that's the thing, is that all kids, if you gave them more like deeper stuff, like maybe they don't get the message. It was like, I think I mentioned previously that I watched a YouTube video on quantum stuff and like encryption stuff, and all I got from it was like something that could have been in a 7-second reel that was just a physical depiction of three-dimensional space, like entanglement, not entanglement, encryption, codes, visualized. That's the only thing I took away from this super long-ass video that made my head hurt. And then that one takeaway led me to design a video game that's a metaphor for life that made me have necessary trust when I was feeling really depressed about the project of living. And I was like, okay, now I can live because I get it. Because I've hacked it. Because of this, not the video, the one, it was like maybe 4 seconds long. So anyway, it's a good thing to have it's a good thing. Goldfish have small brains and small attention spans. We have big brains and big hearts and big bodies. And because we're becoming more intelligent, we're developing short attention spans. Because it's a good thing. Just like use your short attention spans wisely. Which is just to say, do what you want to do. Because that's the wise thing, is to know what you desire and then to get it. But that's the thing, is it's actually hard to know what you desire because this is where man is in chains, like Rousseau, Society, and Man in Chains. Where does the chains happen? Happens when Aristotle said that education is for the sake of Plato, sorry. But it probably was Aristotle, because low-key no one speaks for themselves in the ancient times. It was like Plato speaking for Socrates, and I fundamentally don't trust that Plato got Socrates. Given who Plato is as a person, I feel like Socrates was a way cooler guy than Plato could even conceive of, because I don't really fuck with Plato. And I'm sure Plato is a way cooler guy than I can conceive of, because I don't fuck with Plato. And every single person is an interesting person. It's just like you have to stay close to the people you understand, and also seek to always understand more people, but like understand that you have your limits in understanding. I don't get Plato, I get Socrates. Anyways, something I don't get about Plato is that he said education is for the sake of turning souls toward the highest good. Like, I'm gonna just grab you by the shoulders and kind of jolt you into the highest good. Y'all, life is about figuring out what you want and getting what you want. So, like, figuring out what you want does not mean pretending to want what your teacher says is good, or what the Instagram ad says is good, or what I say is good, or what you think, what you were told Jesus thinks is good. Because, like, Jesus is someone you should listen to, but, like, y'all, he didn't speak for himself. And I didn't get John for a really long time. That's the thing. I, like, really loved Luke. Luke was my shit. And so as a non-Christian, I was like, John is weird as fuck and I don't like him at all. And then my boyfriend, the first time we hung out, long ass story. I found his email from previous, long ass story. We went to a diner. I mentioned the Kanye West Runaway music video and how I force everyone I hang out with to watch it with me, critically, silently, and it's long and they don't like it because their attention spans are short, so I edit it. I do a director's cut, and I'm getting really good at this, director's cut of Kanye West Runaway music video, so that it's shorter and, like, still tells this full story. So anyway, I mentioned that, and he was like, I love the Runaway Music, the short film. And I was like, I've never met anyone else who watched it independently and enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, so we're going to your place and watching the Kanye West Runaway music video. And then hence was the beginning of things. And then in the morning, he read the Gospel of John and cried. And I started to get it. And I now understand that John understands Jesus better than any of the other prophets. And that's a really, really crucial understanding. And it's also a Protestant understanding. And that's kind of why America is awesome, because America gets John. So they get Jesus kind of low-key better than people who are like, we need Aquinas to understand Jesus. No, Aquinas is a hater. I mean, Augustine. I don't know about Aquinas, really. I get Aquinas' argument models. They're like addictive. Like the way that I think was fundamentally shifted by reading Aquinas, because I was like, damn, this is a beautiful form of argument. So then all of my essays, no matter like if it's a philosophy essay or not, I'm just like unintentionally mimicking Aquinas because it's such a good, beautiful form of argument, but it's also like too much work. You're doing too much work. And like hard work should not be praised because it's literally just masochism. Sadism, masochism, it's both of them. That is what hard work is. And we're just like taught wrong things because we're taught instead of learning. So pedagogy, according to Professor Chung, she'll come up again, in its like ancient Greek definition, is the task of guiding the student to the place of learning. So picture it like pedagogy is holding a rainbow donut string, and it's like a really fun rainbow donut. Do you all remember the joy of the rainbow donut strings in preschool? Did y'all go on like trips like around the block at your preschools? I don't know. We had rainbow donut strings, and that was awesome. And you hold on to your little colored donut, and you're like, yes, I got the pink one today. Fuck you, Summer. Sorry. But actually, fuck you, Summer. She was mean. But I hope she's doing well, you know? Like, I think about her kindly. She was powerful. That's the thing. Mean people are powerful. It's like, okay, you just have, like, a brilliant mind, but also don't be mean, you know? But, like... what was I gonna say? I really need to sleep, but I'm not going to. I should make another video, because I have something important to express, and yeah.